Segments are an incredibly intuitive way to be able to make sure that the right callers or call agents that you're on your team speak with the correct students. It's a great way of creating swim lanes and setting a bunch of really intelligent rules, and these can be set on a per campaign basis. To get started, click into the campaign you'd like to create segments for and navigate to the Segments tab. Now, these look a lot like workflows and they function really similar. You first begin by setting any conditions. You can choose to leave this blank, of course, but conditions is really where this shines. And you could, for example, say, show me any contacts, for example, who have a course of interest which is equal to any of our history programs. What Gecko is then going to do is tell you immediately, well, there are 9 contacts within this call campaign who have this particular program of interest. And what we can then do is set assignment rules so that these call agents who we know are studying that particular major are going to be the students who make these calls. These other 9 contacts are effectively going to be reserved for these 2 callers. You then have the ability to very simply say, once those 9 students have been called by these 2 callers, should these 2 callers stop because they've achieved what you want them to do in this campaign, or would you like them to fall back to help everyone else out with their calls? Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be a program by program basis. Where we see this really flourishing is when you set up rules like, if the student has a preferred language of French or German, we make sure that our French or German speakers are the ones taking those calls. It could be that if you have students from a certain state or city, you pair those and match those up dynamically with the students that you know to be from those areas, meaning that you're instantly creating great rapport with people who are best placed to make those calls.